Welcome to our kitchen. Today I'm making a beef egg bowl. Beef egg bowl is a French word. I mean, that's the English way to call a beef egg bowl. So in the French way is hamburger. So I'm making hamburger today. So hamburger is a beef and you have the egg inside. So this is the egg. I got 6 eggs. I just boiled 6 eggs. It depends the size of meat you want to make. So you're gonna boil more eggs the way you want it. So I already seasoned the meat already. So I use this seasoning, Maggi seasoning with garlic and some Goya. I use Goya too. I love Goya seasoning and garlic. And this one too. This is garlic and salt. So all this seasoning, all those seasoning, they have salt on there already. So you wanna make sure you don't put too much salt. You're gonna season it, and after you're gonna mix it with your hand, like the way I'm doing right now. You're gonna mix it with your hand, and you make sure it's well seasoned. If you want to, you can add some breadcrumb. Like mine today, I don't want to use no breadcrumb because this meat don't have too much. It's not really saggy. It don't have that much water on it. The basically way you using the breadcrumb, because if the meat is a little bit saggy, you want to make sure the meat is nice, is like well solid. So because if you gonna make the meatball, you don't want the meatball to be too saggy. So that's the reason why you're gonna add the breadcrumb. But today this meat is very good. I love it just the way it is. So I would not use no breadcrumb. So I'm gonna show you guys after when I'm doing the meat. After doing the meatball, I'm gonna show you next what I'm gonna do. Okay? All right then. Okay, so this is the way you're gonna take the meatball. I already seasoned it very well and I tasted like the way I want it. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna make sure it's nice and flat, like the way I'm doing it right now, nice and flat. So you're gonna take 1 boiled eggs. You're gonna put the egg in the middle just like this, and you're gonna make a ball out of it, like a meatball. You see the way I'm doing it right now? That's how you do it. You're gonna make a ball. You're gonna make sure it's nice and round. You don't want to see no eggs is coming out, because if you leave the egg inside, so it will get busted when you're cooking it. So you don't want that. So you see what I'm doing right now? Making sure it's nice and round. Beautiful way. You see, it's nice and round like the way I want it. So that's how it's supposed to be. So I will show you guys like how to tie. I'm gonna take a thread and I'm gonna tie it. So I'm gonna show you guys how to use the thread and tie, okay? Okay, so this is the thread. You see? So you're gonna use like this kind of thread and you're gonna tie it. So this is the thread, so I'm gonna tie it right now. You wanna tie it and make sure it's well done, because you don't want the meat to be broken down. Because if you break it down, after when you're cooking it, everything gonna go apart. Gonna be like disaster for you, and you don't want that disaster to come. So I'm taking the thread, using thread all over. This is the way my mom used to do it. So my mom teach me how to do it this way. So I think this is the best way. So I'm gonna cut the thread. So you see, this is the way I like to do mine. Okay, so I'm gonna do all the rest of them just like this. So after doing that, the rest of the 6, you see, so I got 7. So I'm gonna do all those. I'm gonna tie everything with the thread, like because I have the rest of the thread, so I'm gonna use them. So after doing it, I'm gonna fry. I'm gonna show you guys how to fry. Okay, so I added oil already, so the oil is already hot. So this is this is like a cooking oil, regular cooking oil. You can use any kind of oil you want to. Any kind of cooking oil you want to use, you can use that. So I already put the cooking oil, so the oil is nice and hot. So I'm gonna start frying the meatball now. So what I'm gonna do, add the meatball, because the oil is already hot. So you see, I got one in my hand. So you're gonna put in the oil just like that. So you see, now you're gonna fry them till it's nice and gold. So when it's nice and gold, I'm gonna show you guys, okay? Okay, I just fried them nice and goldy. So they're ready nice and goldy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna return them back in the oil. So this is the last one. So I'm gonna return them back to the oil, and I'm gonna add a little bit of water and cover it. I'm gonna return it back to the oil just like that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some water. So when I add some water, so the meat with the water gonna cook. And after, when the water is down, so I'm gonna add some onions. I already cut some onions. So this is onions. So I just peel like one big onions, and cut the onions. So after that, I'm gonna add the onions. After, when I put the water, when the water boils with the meat, so when that water go down, so I'm gonna add the onions. Okay, so I add some water. So this is oil and water mixed together right now. So it's just not oil, it's water too. So I just add the water. So I'm gonna mix a little bit. So I'm gonna close it down to that water to the fry again. So the oil gonna go away and the oil gonna come up and will fry. So when you see it's almost frying a little bit, so you're gonna add the onions. I'm gonna show you that. Okay, so now the water is down already, so it's just oil now. There's no more water left. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add the onions just like that. So I just add the onions. So I'm gonna mix the onions now. So I just add the onions. So I'm gonna try if it's nice and tasty like the way I really want it. So if it's not, I'm gonna add more seasoning on it. Okay, so I just tried. It's nice and it's nice like the way I want it. So that's it. So after the onions is nice and cooked, so you're gonna turn the stove off. So that's it. That's how you cook it. And thank you for watching my video. And subscribe, please subscribe, please. Thank you very much. Bye.